are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the lab. This is the Dirty 630 show. We are Docsports.com. I am Griffin Murphy. Alongside me is Nick Menken. We are here to bring you guys another victory day. After a 4% day, our backbone, 5% hammer down smack. We had the Indiana Pacers, nearly beat them by 20 points. That's 5% cash. On top of that, two-team parlay. Nick left his balls at home yesterday. Wanted to go money line with the Avalanche. Would have been at plus 300. We probably would have been up 5% yesterday.
Got to play those two-teamers safe now.
Took him on the money line. Had a minus 150 line. Could have probably been a plus 125 line. We're going to let that go because with all of that being said, a win is a win. Two-teamer cash, whale bet cash. 4% on the day, but going even deeper, today, it is Thursday, February 27th, 2025, and rolling in. If you are a new member to Doc Sports, head on over to docsports.com/free60. That is where you can grab our premium selections, our absolute best bets for free. With all of that being said, Nick, how did the premium selections go yesterday?
Absolutely killed it. We got the job done with the Milwaukee Bucks. And then also the Portland Trailblazers, -6. That was a sweat, ladies and gentlemen. Had a 7-unit play on that. My goodness, it kept going and fluctuating. The Wizards were playing really good at home, but the Portland Trailblazers got the job done. We're passing here today in the NBA, but tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we got a 2-pack in the NHL. I have a 7-unit best bet and a 3-unit money shot that I absolutely love tonight. Griff, what do you got going on today?
So today, massive day. You guys know I've been talking about it all week long. I've been waiting on the NBA side of things. 31-17 in my last 47, 48 cards. I'm not doing the math right now. I don't care. Up over $7,000 profit on this current run. Absolutely dialed in. Found my play. Found my match. NBA 7-unit best bet goes off tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. Tap in by all means. Currently on a 5-0 run in my last 5 selections when it comes to the NBA hardwood. And on top of that, we have a full card, ladies and gentlemen. I've got 2 plays in college basketball. I've got a play in NHL tonight, 4-unit best bet. And then obviously, as mentioned, 1 play in the NBA side of things, and that is my 7-unit best bet. Hail Maker, ladies and gentlemen. But with all of that being said, Nick, hit him with the parlay rundown, baby.
Let's give a little sauce, maybe a little habanero
Juicy
here. We got
sauce.
a 14
Spicy.
parlay system, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, risk 1% on each parlay. There are two-teamers in this system. We have 1 3-team parlay and 1 4-team parlay. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Griffin and I will do increments on our 1% as a $100 better. We know that you guys most likely aren't going to be using $100 each parlay here, so minimize your risk here, but we'll capitalize on the end goal, ladies and gentlemen. You got to slim down that risk in our bread and butter. Those are the 2-team parlays. Those are our bread and butters. We hit 1 yesterday. Let's try to hit both here to break even and hit that whale shot. If we get a 3 or a 4, it's just plus money here on out. So, Griff, tell them about that whale bet.
Damn, do I love my whale shot today, ladies and gentlemen. There's another shot, just so you guys know. But with that being said, the whale shot, that is our backbone. As mentioned, each parlay is going to be risking 1%. So say you're a $100 better, I always mention this, drop it to $10. So you have 1% is $10. So you're risking $40 on 4 parlays and then $50 on our 5% shot, our whale bet, our money shot. So that is our backbone. If we lose all 4 of those parlays and that whale shot hits, we are automatically in profit 5%, so you are in profit 1% on the day. With that being said, if you are a new member, really quick recap, head on over to docsports.com/free60. Go grab yourself a free $60 account, and you could use that free $60 on my premium 7-unit NBA best bet that goes off tonight, or Nick's premium card. He's got a full slate of selections. Go check out his college hoops. Kid's hitting nearly 70% in like 60 selections. Absolutely flawless, outstanding across all spectrum.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I'll give you a little love there.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll give you a little love there.
Love it.
But you know what that means, baby. Nick, what time is it, brother?
Parlay
time, baby. Let's go. Let's get the juice flowing.
Let's roll.
Game number 1 of our 2-team parlay. We've got the Denver Nuggets rolling into Milwaukee to play the Bucks. Bucks are getting 3.5 points in this game. We have a total sitting at 240.5. Currently, looking at this total, sitting at a high 240.5, that immediately brings me to the incentive. We're going to have a very high-scoring game. Denver, they're 9-1 in their last 10 games. Milwaukee just getting 3.5 points in this game. Well, here's the kicker. Milwaukee, absolutely brutal on the road. But at home, this team is dominant with a record of 19-9. Give me the Bucks here. Kill the momentum. This is a trap bet. Everybody is going to be all over Denver in this matchup. Coming off a victory, 9-1 in their last 10 games. Give me a damn break. Give me the Bucks here. I believe they're going to win this game outright, but playing safe here. Give me the 3.5 points with insurance. Game number 2. Nick, hit them with it.
Let's go to the NHL. We got the New York Islanders taking on the Boston Bruins here. The New York Islanders are favored in this game here on the road. The total sitting at 5.5. Both teams coming in this game right now on a 4-game losing streak here. Wow, the Islanders just got blown out at home where they play better than they do on the road. 5-1 against the New York Rangers here. Boston had a 3-0 lead over Toronto at home. Let that game slip away. Listen, the Boston Bruins have 18 wins already this season at home. They are going to snap the streak here tonight. Take the Boston Bruins money line against the New York Islanders. Here. First parlay of our 2-teamer here. Take the Milwaukee Bucks plus 3.5 and take the Bruins money line at odds of plus 275, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll into the second 2-team parlay. Game number 1, we got Western Kentucky taking on UTEP here. UTEP minus 5.5. The total is sitting at 149.5. Western Kentucky does not play that well on the road here. They're 3-8 all season. UTEP, they do play their best basketball at home as their record is 11-3 on the season, but UTEP has lost 3 games in a row here, ladies and gentlemen. I know that this Western Kentucky team is going to come in hot. They are ranked right now 10th in the country in pace of play. Pace of play leads 2 points, ladies and gentlemen. You're giving me 5.5 points here with Western Kentucky? Come on now. Let's take Western Kentucky plus 5.5 against UTEP. Griff, hit him with game number 2 of this 2-team parlay.
This one, 2-teamer, baby. Game number 2, Calgary Flames at Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning are currently minus 215 on the money line. We have a total sitting at 5.5. Tonight will mark Tampa Bay's 3rd consecutive home game. They are currently sitting on a 6-game winning streak. Calgary, 4-5-1 in their last 10 games, not playing stout hockey whatsoever. The kicker on top of this Tampa Bay team is currently 20-7 at home this season. Give me the Tampa Bay Lightning for their 7th consecutive victory at home in this matchup on the puck line at a plus 120 odds. So, ladies and gentlemen, another shot. 2-team parlay. Take the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 1.5 with Western Kentucky plus 5.5. 5.5 odds at plus 310. Now, explaining volatility. As we always mention, I'm always going to touch up on this. You guys have seen now, we've done 3 full shows. We went up 9%, we went down 9%, then we went back up 4%. This is a game of volatility. When you are risk up, management. You take that money and you invest it, do whatever. I'm not your financial advisor, but take your money and do what you want with it. Smartest way to do it is invest it. That way you're looking forward and you're doing the right thing. You're making the right decision. That money is already pocketed for the next wagers. But with all of that being said, you guys get the volatility in this system. It goes up and down in swings, so do not risk what you can't afford to lose. Now, going into our 3-team parlay. Game number 1, Detroit at in the college hoop side of things. Detroit at Green Bay. Green Bay laying 3.5 points. Total sitting at 145.5. Green Bay is currently 3-26 on the year, and they're laying 3.5 points in this matchup. Give me a damn break. I am not even going to give you guys a breakdown. Full-blown trap bet. Take Green Bay here on the money line at a minus 170 line. That is game number 1. Nick, hit him with game number 2.
Here we go. We're going back to the NHL. We got the Winnipeg Jets minus 130 on the money line over the Nashville Predators. Total sitting at 5.5 here. The Winnipeg Jets, they're on an 11-game winning streak here, just beating the Senators last night. They played last night here. Now they got to travel to Nashville. Well, Nashville, they do play their best hockey here at home. But I'm telling you, Hellebuck will not be in net here. I'm still riding with this Winnipeg Jets team. Get on the train or get off. We're going with the Winnipeg Jets here. Money line at a minus 130 over the Nashville Predators. Let's go to game number 3 of this 3rd and final 3-team parlay. Right now, we got the St. Louis Blues and the Washington Capitals here. The Capitals are minus 165, ladies and gentlemen. The total is sitting at 5.5 in this game. St. Louis is coming into this game on a 2-game winning streak here. They're playing good hockey, but now have to travel travel to Washington, where Washington plays their best hockey. They're coming in currently first in the NHL in goals per game, ladies and gentlemen. They only scored 1 goal in their last game. Well, the Washington Capitals are going to score a lot of goals here tonight against the St. Louis Blues. Give me the Washington Capitals on the puck line, -1.5 over the St. Louis Blues here at odds of +150. Ladies and gentlemen, this 3-team parlay, take the Green Bay money line, Jets money line, Capitals -1.5.
You almost said Green Bay Packers.
I did. 3-team parlay pays +550, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head on over to our Hail Mary parlay. Let's go. Let's get the boys going.
We need one of these.
Game number 1. We got Golden State here, -5 versus Orlando. The total sitting at 211.5. The Warriors are on a 4-game winning streak here coming into this game, but they're playing 500 basketball here on the road, 14-14 on the season. The Magic, they play their best basketball here at home with 18 wins on the season, coming off a blowout loss versus Cleveland by almost 40 points, ladies and gentlemen. You're telling me this line is only -4.5 for the Golden State Warriors? I'm smelling an absolute trap here. We are going to take the Orlando Magic +5 over the Golden State Warriors here tonight. Griff, hit him with game number 2.
Game number 2, baby. College hoops side of things. We've got Northern Kentucky getting 7.5 points at Purdue Fort Wayne. We've got a total sitting at 150.5. Northern Kentucky, they are 14-15 on the season, but this is not a 14-15 team. They play very competitive basketball. And the biggest thing that I have taken out of this Northern Kentucky team, they are absolutely terrible at covering the spread. But I'm not alone. I'm the only one knowing that they don't cover the spread. This has become a publicly known factor. I believe in tonight's matchup, they come into Purdue Fort Wayne and cover this and snap this against the spread trend that they continuously fail. So, ladies and gentlemen, give me Northern Kentucky here +7.5 points to cover the spread over Purdue Fort Wayne. Going in game number 3, Nick, hit them.
Let's roll. Go to college basketball. We got St. Mary's -13.5 versus Loyola Marymount here. Total sitting at 132.5. St. Mary's 8-1 right now on the road this season. They're 9-1 in their last 10 games, playing great basketball here on a 5-game winning streak is Loyola Marymount here. But this team plays tough at home. I don't care. We're laying the wood with St. Mary's -13.5 over Loyola Marymount. Griff, hit him with the 4th and final play.
The one we need, baby. The one we need, baby. And we're going right onto the ice. We've got Columbus Blue Jackets rolling into Detroit to play the Red Wings. Red Wings are currently -155 on the money line. We have a total sitting at 6.5. I've got to say, this Columbus Blue Jackets team, they're heating up as of late. 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. Another thing that the public is fully aware of, they suck on the road. Yep. And then on the other hand, you have the Detroit Red Wings playing outstanding hockey, 8-1-1 in their last 10 games. So looking at this game right now, the public, they are going to be all over Detroit in this matchup as a parlay chopper, as they are currently sitting at a -155 line. That's a beautiful, nice little squeeze in a 3-teamer, isn't it? Wrong. We are flipping that on them. Give me the Blue Jackets here, +135. That is my free play in the 14 parlay. So, ladies and gentlemen, game number 1, take the Magic +5. Game number 2, take Northern Kentucky +7.5. Game number 3, take St. Mary's -13.5. And game number 4, take the Columbus Blue Jackets on the money line. This is a +1,600 payout. If you are a $100 bettor, you will make $1,600 profit on this parlay winner. And now, the blow, baby.
Hit him with the whale bet.
The monster, the cookie, the
granddaddy of them all.
The granddaddy of them all. We're riding it, baby. Let's go. 5% whale bet. We're going right at it. We've got the Minnesota Wild heading into Utah to play the Utah Hockey Club. Why in the world, before I get into this, Utah Hockey Club laying on the money line -185, total sitting at 5.5. Why in the world is Utah currently -185 on the money line in this game? They are also 11-12 at home this season. In Minnesota, they are 21-7 on the road. Absolutely ridiculous. I am calling BS. This is the biggest trap line I have seen on the ice in probably over a week. Give me Utah here on the puck line at a +145 line as our monster whale bet, 5%. This baby smacks. We're making 8% on this play. play, ladies and gentlemen. But with all of that being said, let's recap the parlays. Recap. Parlay number 1. Take the Bucks plus 3.5 and the Bruins on the money line. This is a plus 275 payout. Parlay number 2. Take the Tampa Bay Lightning minus 1.5 with Western Kentucky plus 5.5. Odds of plus 310. Parlay number 3. Take Green Bay on the money line. Take the Jets on the money line. Take the Capitals on the puck line. Odds of plus 550. And then parlay number 4. Take the Magic plus 5. Our 4-team parlay. Take the Magic plus 5, Northern Kentucky plus 7.5, St. Mary's minus 13.5, and the Blue Jackets on the money line with odds of plus 1,600. And our money shot, our
baby.
whale bet, our
me.
bow and arrow slingshot, baby. Give us the Utah Hockey Club on the puck line, minus 1.5 at a plus 145 line. That is our 5% whale bet. And just so you ladies and gentlemen know, if you are a new member to Docsports, head on over to docsports.com/free60. That is where you can get our premium selections, our absolute best bets for free. With all of that being said, thank you for tuning into the 3630 show, and we will see you, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, baby.